Welcome back, friends. This is D&D for Friends. We're going to do a quick one-shot for you real quick. We've been planning this for a little while, and we're going to try to just shoot this in and fit it in right in between our zombie survival Kissimmee game.
What it do? We back at it with the DM, Stu to the J Dude, Steen Lee, and Philly Banks. And we're gonna take it away as we usually do.
Alright, welcome back, friends. I'm Stu to the DM. We're going to do a quick one-shot tonight. I got my friends here. I got my man, Philly Banks, and this lady right here, Steen Lee.
Steen Lee!
And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick one-shot tonight, and we're just going to have a nice, fun, casual adventure. And I'm going to put the word casual like this here, okay? And this is going to be fun, man. We've made characters. We've been setting this up for a few hours, actually. And we made some great characters. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little one-shot just as much as we will.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit down the comments. Let me see what y'all want to bench next time, you know.
Yeah, give us some ideas and let us know what you guys are kind of looking for, you know, because we just kind of come up with these things on the fly, and we just hope you enjoy, because it's fun for us, and we want it to be fun for you. Yeah. And we want you to share it with your friends, just like we're sharing this experience with our friends.
Let's get into the action.
Let's get into the action. Alright, so guys, I want you to picture this primal, sort of prehistoric setting, okay? We are in the middle of a jungle, and this jungle is filled with all sorts of beasts and creatures. But in this epicenter of this jungle, there's an arena where the strongest warriors gather to test their strength against beasts unknown and unseen across the vast land. And these jungles are said to be impassable. No one has really lived to find their way through. However, certain smugglers and certain rangers of sorts have made pass through this jungle, and they know the ways in and out, and it's become more heavily traveled because this particular oasis where we're going to start our journey today has become a bustling trade center. For there is an oasis just off about 5 miles to the south of this town. And the oasis leads out to the main part of a very large river, and that river flows down into the ocean, and some people use that as a getaway. They can disappear forever. No one will ever see you again in the jungle, for the jungle swallows men whole, even more so than any man-eating beast that our fair adventurers and travelers have ever encountered. These are the legends that they have heard and that have been told to them as they exit into a clearing, and before them they see a small caravan. Nobody's really around though. And this caravan is seemingly abandoned. I want you guys to roll me some perception checks. And let's see if you guys can notice anything further than what you see beyond your very eyes.
14.
We got a 14. What's your perception is wisdom. So you got 13. As you all enter this clearing, the both of you, and you see this caravan, upon further inspection, maybe these people just decided to take a pit stop. Where they were going, you have no idea. Because the path splits. You can go straight ahead or you can make a left-hand turn. Which is kind of the way this caravan was heading towards, that you can make out. You notice this better than anyone.
The caravan or the path?
The caravan is going towards the left path.
And I noticed it more than him.
Yeah, he doesn't
I'm gonna
notice.
point it out to him.
So as you guys come into the mouth of this clearing, there's a path that leads straight ahead of you, and another path that leads to the left. And you notice this, but he doesn't. He's too busy looking up into the trees and sort of daydreaming as he listens to the sounds of the wildlife around him. He's kind of mesmerized, so
Hey.
to speak.
Hey!
What? Sorry, I'm not used to this back in the temples.
Well, I want to show you something.
Oh, what?
Look at this caravan. See how it's pointed that way?
Yeah.
There's no one in here. I think they may have wanted to go in that direction.
So what are you insinuating?
That we go in that direction.
Let's go.
Okay.
These companions have actually known each other for a little while. They may have had an encounter or two with one another before, still not being too sure about the true intentions of one another's decision, for they have differing views. One of our companions here, Barbara, she's a barbarian.
It's just Barb.
Excuse me, Barb. And our other companion here,
Don't mind if I do. I am Kulo the Brown.
Kula the Brown,
I'm a monk.
and he's an elven monk. And they do have very differing views on how they should approach things. Like Kulo, he's a little more chill and laid back. However, Barb, she takes a more direct approach to what's going on. She notices that this caravan was attempting to take this path before whatever happened, and it has since become abandoned. So what she is suggesting to our friend Kulo the Brown here is that they take the same path.
Alright, Barb. I trust your instincts, but please, don't think with your mind. Think with your heart.
Think with my fist.
That as well. But we have to be stealthy. Remember.
Shall we?
So do you attempt to sneak?
No. We
You
just
suggested that you all be stealthy.
I'll attempt to sneak.
sneak in the path that we want to walk.
Yeah.
Sure.
No one's gonna hear us. Follow behind me, Barb. If anything happens, you know what to do.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna walk forward and
Show me where you want to put your character. When you turn the corner down the path, just in your peripheral, you swear you notice something moving in the bushes over there. You're not quite sure what it could be, but it was a quick sort of rustle, like the bushes shook,
But I didn't see it.
but you didn't quite make out what it was.
Can I signal to Barb?
You can. You can do that as a free action.
Barb.
And you're going to signal towards where you're facing. I want you to roll me an insight check to see if you can interpret what he's trying to tell you.
30.
You have no idea what these hand signals mean. He's kind of just waving them around. He's like, and you have no idea what's going on. What are you going to do? You cannot interpret his hand signals, so you have no idea what he's trying to tell you.
So as a move, like I can't move anymore, or
You can.
do I have any kind of like?
You're trying to move stealthily.
What step of the wind? What is that?
Step of the wind allows you to disengage
Oh, okay.
without provoking an opportunity attack from an opponent.
Understood. Alright. Well, I'll just stay there and hopefully she knows to come up to me.
You're just gonna stand right there. You're gonna stand ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand ready.
Okay. What are you gonna
I'm
do?
gonna walk up a little closer to see what he's so.
You can actually get right next to him if you want to do that. And when you move right next to him, I want you to give me a perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
15.
16.
-1.
Oh.
So with your kind of like primeval sort of expertise, being out in the wild, being a barbarian, you notice that the bushes over there have been disturbed. Something was just there.
Well, I have a danger sense.
I need an ashtray.
Danger sense.
Danger. Stranger
Sense
danger.
of when things nearby aren't as they should be. Advantage on dex.
Absolutely. Okay, so speaking of that, I want you to both roll me dex saves.
Oh shit. Do I get anything because I'm a monkey?
You get proficient.
I got a 19, but I roll again for advantage, right?
Yes, you also get advantage.
Is it really?
I don't think it's that much.
And a 15. And a 19.
Let me see your monk sheet real quick.
This dude. What is such thing?
So, as you come up and you're like, wait a minute, something's weird about that bush over there. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, 2 arrows, phew, phew, back to back, come flying at you both.
Can I deflect missiles?
I want you to roll me another dex save.
17
Add your dex.
plus 2. 19.
Okay, alright, we'll remember that. The arrow that shoots towards you flies right past you and sticks in a tree.
Whoa!
Patience.
And as you say that, an arrow flies straight towards you, and you put your hand out, and as it gets this close to your face, within inches, you and grab it.
That was cool!
Thank you. Patience.
Round. You hear another rustle in the bushes. But it sounds to you like it's moving further away from you.
You hear that?
Do I hear it?
Roll me a perception check.
I don't hear. Let me see. 8. 9.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to hear the rustling in the bushes.
What does that mean? A bear?
But obviously, guys, something was just shot at you. Someone just shot some arrows at you.
I'm gonna pull out my shield.
Okay, you equip your shield.
Do we want to follow the noise in the bushes?
I'm right behind you, Barb.
We have to be stealthy about it.
Alright, follow behind me.
Which way are you gonna go?
Gonna go around this way to the.
You have 9 squares.
Alright, so I'll be
Nice.
right there, kind of squatted down.
Alright, so you're like sneaking behind the caravan?
Yeah, like.
Roll me a stealth check while you do that. That's a 6. Add your dex though. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna follow.
You're gonna follow behind him. You got 5 squares.
4.
Okay, so as you run to get behind the caravan, you trip and fall. And be it as that you are hidden now, you're prone on the ground. So it's going to take your movement action just to stand up next turn. But as you're trying to sneak your way past, another arrow comes flying at you.
Can I deflect missiles? 15
Okay.
plus 2.
Let me see.
You rolled a 15 on the table then.
I did?
You're absolutely just catching arrows. And now you have this one in your hand. You have caught it firmly. It was kind of a lobbing shot. Slow, yet accurate. And it was, before you caught it, was aiming at a very, very vital part of your body, which would be right below your neck here. And you catch it. What are you going to do?
Do I see who shot it?
You can see which direction it came from, and it's coming right off to the left, straight ahead of you.
I'm gonna try
But you can't see anyone who did it.
I'm gonna save it again with a second arrow.
Alright, you're concealing it. Well, you broke the first one.
Yeah, I broke the first one, but I got the second one.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna kind of like continue up a little bit.
He likes to keep his in a scroll. No. And, okay, I don't think deflect missiles cost key points, which is good. You can just do that. If you want to cast
No,
darkness.
I'll wait on it.
Alright. So, as you sneak around, you can get a better look of the bushes and the debris there. And you can see a figure, a slender built person. Can't really make out who they really are, but they do have their bow and arrow raised and aimed at you. Back, and they're looking straight at you now. They've adjusted their aim. The string is taut.
I'll do a patient defense, and I'll get ready for defense.
Okay, so you can make a dodge. So you want to dodge the next attack? Alright. So when he shoots that arrow at you,
I'm going to Tiger Prance.
what's your AC?
Goodman? No,
I think it's 13.
13.
Okay. Okay. So as he looses this arrow at you, and you go to dodge out of the way, how are you dodging?
I'm gonna roll, and at the same time roll, try to like throw the arrow.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand, which is going to be another dex.
Oh, wait.
So I think it's going to be +2
Plus 2 on what?
on your dex.
On Dex?
What did you just roll?
I rolled a 5, so that's 7.
7? Okay. So you go to tumble and roll and dodge out of the way as you attempt to throw his arrow back at him that you already caught. And as you go to throw it, you get struck. Hit right in the shoulder. And it throws off your throw, and the arrow just kind of and sticks in the dirt. And you fall.
I'm bleeding.
You fall prone this way.
I'm bleeding.
Like that. And you now have an arrow in you. You're going to take 6 damage. 6 piercing damage as an arrow lodges right in your shoulder. And now you are prone. What are you going to do?
I have to use my whole movement to get up.
Yes, but you can still attack.
I don't have anything to throw. I only have a longsword.
Gotcha. So you stand up, right? And
I'm just gonna be ready. Shield and sword.
you're very small too, so it's not even like you can yell over the top of the caravan. You just stand up
My life.
and he still can't see you.
My life.
Finally, he emerges and he approaches you as you're laying there with an arrow in you. He has another arrow drawn, aimed directly at you as you're laying on the ground. He says, "What has brought you here?" "Speak now, or shall I end your life?"
Hey, man. I'm just trying to get out of this place.
Can I stealth closer?
You can try. Roll me stealth.
But I don't talk to scum like you.
Just gonna get a +2.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So, describe to me how you sneak closer. You get 5 squares. So, show me where you want to put yourself.
Might as well just
He has his arrow drawn down on your friend now, and he's about to execute him. He already has an arrow in him, so already took some damage. Did you mark down that 6 damage you took?
Yeah, I get 6.
Okay, good.
Put me as far as I can move.
All right.
You want to over it or?
Can I go over the car?
You can actually like pass through it or underneath it, I would say, because
Alright.
you're so small.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right behind him.
Right behind him. Alright. Being so small and nimble and stealthy as you are, you just sneak right past through the caravan and right up behind him as he's about to execute your partner. What do you do?
My arm.
Put the sword to his neck. Put your bow down.
Okay, I want you to roll me Intimidate. And I'm going to roll against you. What was it?
4. 4!
4.
He lowers his bow down, but he is not at all intimidated. He glances out of the corner of his eye, and he almost scoffs, like,
I mean it!
"What? Who? Are you a child? How did you? Why do
I'll
you?
ask the questions around here. Put your bow down.
It is down, but why do you have a sword at my throat? How do you have a sword at my throat? What is going on?
You tell me, why are you attacking my companions?
Look, I patrol these paths, and only the greatest of gladiators can get in or out of these lands according to my say. Now, what are you doing here?" And he raises his bow back up again and points it at you and points it at you.
Can I stand up by then?
You can attempt to stand up. 13 solid? Okay. You stand up. But it is difficult for you to do so. You try to prop yourself up, just like instinctually on the arm, like that you got shot with the bow. So when you go to, and you're, fuck, so you have to prop yourself up with the other arm. But you do eventually stand up. And now you guys are on either side of him. And
I'll remove the sword from his neck, but I still have it up.
yeah, he's kind of backed off a little bit. And he's like,
So I'm ready still.
"What are you doing here?"
We happen to be said gladiators.
He's looking at her, talking to him.
Yes.
I'm gonna just try to rush up and furies of blows on him.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
All right, that's gonna use a
I
key
want
point,
patience.
but I think that gives you 3 attacks, bro. You need some more 20s.
Yes, I do.
Do you want a big one?
I do. How many 20s I need?
3.
I
Because
like
you get a
the
regular
vomit.
attack.
The vomit green one is.
You get a regular attack, and then your Fury of Blows gives you 2 more attacks. These are going to be unarmed strikes, and they're going to deal a d6 damage.
I'll come in with my left. 19. Great.
18.
Ooh.
Left again.
12.
Oh. Add your strength to that for us?
I
Okay.
have 0 to
So 2 of them hit. The first 2 are going to hit. I want you to roll me 2 d6s. 6. Okay. Add your dexterity to that. So we're gonna deal 8 damage,
8
dude.
damage.
So while you're trying to talk to him, tell him what's what, Kulo comes behind him and
Behind.
No pun
and
intended.
hits him in the Kulo. Boom, boom, boom. Double hits him.
Right
2
in the kisser.
punches. The third one is kind of a grazing blow. It doesn't really deal any damage. But hits him with a flurry of blows. Boom, boom. 2 of them make connection, and he kind of reels forward towards you as he gets hit in the back and Kulo.
Does she get attack? Opportunity?
He was not expecting that. So I guess maybe I could give you an opportunity attack as well?
Sure.
Yes, the
Because
plot
now
thickens.
he is absolutely surprised. And according to 5e rules, being surprised is now a condition, and not really like a status or whatever you want to call it. It's a condition, being surprised. And
Really?
he is now surprised, so I will also give you a surprise attack.
Surprise attack.
Just 1. Make it count.
13.
Plus your strength, please.
3.
All right.
16.
That's gonna hit with your longsword. I want you to roll me a d8 damage.
6.
You're gonna add your strength to that as well, so that's gonna be 9
9.
more damage.
So he leans into her. She comes in with a longsword.
Well, I have a shield and a long
So yeah, you hit him into her longsword as she's like, ah, and you guys fuck him up pretty decent. Like, now he has a slice. He's bruised, and he's mad now. He's pissed, and he's like, "Whoa, guys! Okay. If you are what you say you are, I'm gonna need you to follow me." And he's gonna roll persuasion.
14.
2.
Well, he nat 20. So altogether, that's going to be a 23 to his persuasion. And you guys seem pretty wooed by this guy as he just ate these blows.
And looked at us while he did it.
And he said, okay, I see what you guys are working with. Follow me, is what he's asking you to
He
do.
thought we was chumps because we're smaller.
Okay.
All right.
He has convinced me.
All right, so
Right. If Barb is in, then I am in.
he disengages from you guys. Boom. He goes around the caravan here to the mouth of this path, and he beckons you guys to follow him. This way. It's just ahead.
I'm gonna follow, but not too close.
I'll be behind her.
Okay. And literally, moments later, you guys start to hear the sounds of a village. However, it isn't really a village. The walls seem to encompass this very large open area. And you can hear some people kind of out and about, there's some other things going on around in the town. There's people moving, and there's lots of different things going on. But what you notice immediately is a large gate as you guys approach. And this gate seems to lead into this large open area. He says, "You said you were gladiators, huh? Prove it." And as he says that, these gates begin to rise up. He says, "Come. The first round is about to start." And he leads you guys through this gate and over here, which is sort of like a dugout kind of area. And he says, "You guys wait here. They'll call your names when you're ready." And he turns around and leaves and closes the door behind him.
I should have just killed him.
I think
He's shot a freaking arrow in my arm. It still hurts.
What happened to patience?
It's hot. It's humid. All one. One for all.
What's that?
I don't know. Can I go up to the gate and see what that's?
Sure. Go up and investigate.
16. What is that sound? That sounds
And
like
as you look
sparring.
out, you do notice there are some people outside in the opening there sparring, sword fighting.
Okay.
And they're sword fighting around.
It's like they're sword fighting Barbara.
And it looks pretty serious. Like, these guys are sweaty and
We're out of our element, Barbara.
I am not.
Well, do I peep anybody else in the chamber with us?
And all of a sudden, you guys begin to hear horns and drums play.
What is this?
They're saying like the woods, man.
Some sort of circus.
We have first ring act.
And this Lone Ranger produces himself again and says, "Everyone now, return to your quarters."
You hear that?
We will now begin the first round. And we have some new contestants. We have Bob the Barbarian.
Go, Barb.
And accompanying her,
Huh? Me? What? No?
the Lone Monk,
Huh? There has to...
Tulo the Brown.
No, there has to be more than one monk in here. This must be a mistake.
And as you guys step into the arena, there's an applause and a cheering of a crowd of people. And as you look around you, they're all up on the stands and in the bleachers looking down, and they're clapping and they're waving their hands and cheering. And everybody seems excited and proud to be there to witness what is about to unfold. And the Lone Ranger atop of the tower, he disappears beneath, and you see him walk away.
Wait, late Ranger, where you going? Hey.
Get it together. This is what we came for.
What? We came to get out of here.
Patience.
As the battle begins.
As the battle begins. Next time on the battle begins. What we have this week's episode, tune in and find out.
I didn't feel so. as the battle begins, our adventurers hear another gate slowly begin to rise.
What is that? Barb, what do you say?
And the crowd
Get
goes
ready.
wild. Very big.
Something big is approaching, Kulo.
Where, from behind?
And it appears out of this gate a very large, scaly, four-legged creature that has a large club on its tail. And the crowd goes absolutely insane when this creature emerges.
We have to fight that?
A mere lizard?
And then the crowd stops as it approaches. Roll initiative.
Ladies first. Go ahead, Barb.
20!
20!
Wow. Alright. Go ahead, roll initiative.
12!
12!
Over double digits.
Alright. I'm not going to tell you what I got.
Wow.
Ah. Alright. Okay. And as the crowd is cheering and erupting with great applause, this beast approaches you guys. However, Barb, the barbarian, is too swift and too quick. You will go first. What are you going to do? Right in front of
Right
it.
in front of it. Reckless attack. First attack, you can choose to attack recklessly. Doing so gives advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength.
Got you. Okay.
Alright, Barb.
On the first attack, you're saying, if you go first? We can do that. Alright. I'm fucking totally down with that. You get advantage, you're saying? Is that what you're saying right now?
On a melee weapon attack roll using strength.
Heard that. Alright, so go ahead and make a melee attack.
9.
Add your strength.
3.
Alright, but you're going to get advantage, so roll again.
16 plus 3.
Alright, that's going to hit. Sick. Are you enraged by chance?
No.
You're not
Not yet.
enraged?
No.
Okay, so that's going to be a flat D8 damage with your longsword. Roll me a D8.
With that long sword.
8.
8. Alright, you're going to add your strength to that too. That's going to be an
3.
11. Hell yeah. Sick. Okay, so you run right up, your little self, and you just like stab it right like back behind the leg, like where its knee bends, and you slice it pretty good, and it takes some good damage, and it kind of out in pain, and it kind of reels and
Good job.
and then it is its turn. And since you're right next to it, it's just going to swing around and try to hit you with its tail. With its big club of a tail, and it's just going to swing, boom! And I'm going to roll an attack for that.
What about my shield?
You have your shield up?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to be your AC?
17.
17, I'm going to beat 17. And I get... That actually just beats it. I get a +7 to attack, so...
Beats it.
it's going to deal 4d6 to you.
46s?
4d6. Let me get one more.
I ain't scared.
Let's see what we got here.
Never scared.
10, 15, plus 4. You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, dang, Barb, what are you doing, baby?
And I want you to make a strength save for me as well, as you get hit with this. It swings around and roars.
11.
11 plus 3.
Some fishes a-hole.
14.
Meets it, beats it.
Nice.
You are not knocked prone, but it does deal 19 damage to you.
I got it.
Alright. And it hits you like kind of like right in your sweet spot, right at your center of gravity. Even though you're really, really small, really low center of gravity, it hits you really good, really decent, and it kind of almost lifts you up off of your feet. Because you're very strong and very stout, and but it was a very, very powerful hit. And after it makes that hit, it's going to run away from you towards
Kulo the Brown.
towards Kulo. And it's going to stop right in front of you and kind of just... but as it's running away from you, I want you to roll me an opportunity attack.
Alright.
I'm gonna attack that opportunity. 18.
Nice, that's going to hit. Roll me another D8 damage.
5.
Plus my strength, so
5.
8.
It's actually going to be your dex.
7.
Okay, 7 damage. So we're gonna do yeah. All right, and as he get hit, he reels as he attempts to run away. You kind of just hit him in the tail that he just hit you with. He doesn't like that very much. And he approaches you. What are you gonna do?
Pissed him off.
It is now your turn. Kulo.
I am gonna come up and take my arrows and run up. Wait. Do I still have? Wait, I don't.
I don't think you have those arrows anymore. You tried to throw the one and it just fell short.
You're right on that.
When you tried to do that tumble and cool maneuver.
I have my size though.
Yes, you can. You pull out your size. You can give me 2 attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to him.
2 d20s. That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Alright, you just gotta move 1 square. Right. Boom.
What is that?
That's a 9 plus your dex, so that's gonna be an 11. You got a 13.
Yeah.
The other one was a 13 plus your dex, that's gonna be a 15.
15.
The one hit is gonna hit.
Bam!
So I want you to roll me d6.
Just one?
Yes. 1d6, but I want you to add your dexterity to that.
5 plus 2.
7 more damage, alright, as you stab it with the side, right in the face. Like, where exactly roundabouts do you
Right in the
stab
chin.
it? Right under the chin. And it stabs up in its mouth. And it reels and cries in agony.
Patience!
They
Blankets
begin.
yeah!
The crowd begins to want to start making bets. And they're bartering with one another. You can hear the coins being exchanged.
I got 50 on the lizard. I got 75 on this elf.
And it is now at the top of the order. Barb, it is your turn. What are you going to do? The creature just ran away from you and is now attacking your friend.
I'm gonna come up behind it.
Alright.
And now I would like to go into rage.
You're going to enter rage. Boom. And you're going to have advantage to that attack since you are flanking.
18.
18. That second roll is going to hit. Roll me a d8 for your longsword. But you're going to add +2 because you're raging. 5.
3.
8.
8 more damage. All right. Hell yeah. Where are you slicing it?
Slice and
You
dice.
slicing its tail?
The Achilles heel.
Ooh, right on its back leg. Good spot. And as you slice it, it kind of just like drops a little lower to the ground as you do that. But it stands back up again, strong. And it's going to attempt to swing at you with its tail.
Me?
At you. Swing back
Can
around.
I try to step of wind?
That's going to cost you a key point.
So
You've
I
already
have-
used one for flurry of blows.
Yeah.
So
Then I have
use
one
this
left.
one, you'll have one more.
One left. I'll use it.
Alright, so you can use that to dodge or disengage as a bonus action. Ooh, so it's gonna have disadvantage on this attack. So as it swings, that's exactly what happens. It swings and it misses you. You jump right over its tail. And now it's facing right towards you. But now it's your turn. What do?
I am gonna take my size right in the culo.
Double strike.
Double
With the size and the culo. Go ahead.
I need
Roll
one.
2 attacks.
11 and a 7. A 7, 11. That's cool for Ice Cube.
The 11 is...
Today was a good day.
The 11 does not quite hit. So you guys are like totally destroying this strange, scaly, reptilian creature. And it's flailing all about, trying to swing its tail about you, the whole stadium wildly. And you guys have now surrounded it. And it's taking a lot of damage. It's just swung and missed. And now it is your turn, Barb, and you are still enraged.
And let's keep beating this mother dinosaur.
Mother, shut your mouth.
This motherfucking dinosaur.
Tired of these
Motherfucking dinosaur.
goddamn dinosaurs in this goddamn arena.
Tired of these goddamn dinosaurs up in this goddamn place. But now it's looking at you, so you don't have you wouldn't necessarily have advantage, but you do get +2 to your damage if you hit.
Which is a +5 with strength.
Yeah.
So
So you get +5 to this attack.
I'm thinking where I want to put one. Let's try to slice the face.
13.
No, 18.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Slice
That's
the
gonna hit.
face.
Roll me some damage.
Plus
Plus.
nothing. 7.
Nothing.
You're gonna add your strength,
3.
and you're gonna add +2 because you're
12.
enraged. Do 12 more
12,
damage.
12.
You're gonna slice it in the face, and you cut it like right by the eye, right in the meaty part of the face, and it leaves a big, huge gash, and it reels and it cries out in pain. And as it does that, it's gonna spin around, try to tail swipe you again, and it's gonna get a lot of pluses to that.
A lot of pluses.
Does a 19 hit?
On who?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So we're gonna do 4d6 plus 4. As it swings, after you slice it, it swings back around and it swings its tail right into you as it roars. And it hits you right again, right in the meaty spot, right in your center of gravity in the ribs. Deals 20 more damage to you.
Right in the kisser.
I want you to roll me another strength save.
Better save that string. 11.
As it hits you, you kind of like and scrape across the dirt. And it roars again when it sees that it hasn't knocked you over. You managed to stay and keep your footing. It hasn't knocked you prone, but you do take a lot of damage. You feel like some of your ribs are pretty much cracked all to shit by now. And you're fucked up. It's hard for you to breathe.
You got this.
Fuck your patience.
This next one. Gotcha.
It's now your turn. What are you gonna do? You have one more key point left.
Fury blows his leg.
All right, give me a fury of blows. That's 3 attacks, my dude.
From behind though.
From behind,
From
so
behind.
you're gonna get advantage on all 3 of those. So I want you to roll 3.
19. 8. 19.
All right, so the 2 19s. Cool.
We got advantage.
Roll 3 again.
Roll 3 again.
1.
1, 5, 4.
Okay, so
2 19s.
you still get 2 hits, and they're gonna do d6s. So roll me 2 d6s. We're gonna add your dex to those.
4 and 1.
All right, so
Plus-
that's 5 plus
strength.
2
For strength or what?
dex
Plus 2.
plus 2. It's me 7 damage.
Bam.
All right, that's gonna be.
Don't mess with the homie.
And
boy.
where are you hitting it? Whereabouts?
Like right there in the hip on the on the leg right
The
there.
backside, like where it had already gotten sliced before once. Well, actually, it just swung its tail at you. So technically,
So he's facing towards
technically
me.
it would be facing towards you. Yeah. So you want to like punch it in the face.
Yeah.
So you like
Right
boom,
where I
boom,
hit it's like
punch it in the face.
holes and shit. Where I stabbed him in the throat.
Targeting specifically its wounds, it roars out in pain again. And it almost drops down to its knees, but it regains its footing again. And Barb, it is now your turn. It is facing away from you because it just swung and hit you with its tail. And you have taken a lot of damage. And your ribs are cracked and you're in a lot of pain. But you still are flanking it, so you'd still have advantage on your attack. And you're still at rage.
Would I be able to attack and then back up? And not moving?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes. And it wouldn't provoke an opportunity attack because technically you're flanking it. Its back is towards you. You would be able to do that. I'll allow it.
20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 towards your
Yes.
attack.
Yes.
All right, so that's going to be a critical hit, dude. We're going to double your damage. Roll me 2 d8s, and we're going to add your strength to those.
Which one's that one? The same?
So you're going to get a +3.
9 plus 3.
That's 12 more damage. Whereabouts are you swinging? Where are you going to hit it at with your longsword? You guys have slashed this thing up, stabbed it, cut it, beat it, bruised it.
Give it a punch.
It has taken a lot of damage, and it is very hurt. It is roaring with its last breaths.
I'm gonna go for the other Achilles heel.
All right, so you slice both of its back legs, and it does fall. It does drop to its back legs. It is not going to be able to move its next turn. What do you want to do? You said you want to move
I'm
backwards
gonna back up,
afterwards? All right, so you're going to back up, what, about 3 squares? It roars. And it attempts to attack the thing that's closest to it, which is you. And it's going to swing its tail again and spin around. What's your AC?
13.
All right, that's going to hit. And
But he's gonna try to spin when he has no legs, basically?
yeah, and he swings, and you're absolutely right with his very, very injured back legs as he attempts to swing. He swings wild of you, and misses, completely misses. It like, woof, and swipes
So he's behind or
right in your face.
Or is he still like facing me? Like, does a whole spin or just like half spin?
It's a whole spin, and he's now facing away from you, but he swipes, and it completely misses your face.
Whoa, that was close.
Barb,
My turn?
this is your chance.
Finish him, Barb.
He's facing me?
He is now facing towards you. Yes.
I'm still in rage.
You're still in rage.
Shield is still up.
Your shield is still
Sword.
up. Got your sword out.
Alright, let's go up.
Heroic last stand.
Let's go up and go for the neck.
Alright. You're gonna move up to strike. Boom, boom.
Neck chop.
Slice him right in the neck.
5.
5.
You run up with your shield. But the shield is kind of blocking your view and your vision. So when you go to swipe, you miss clean.
Ugh. My
And-
ribs.
Yeah, and because of your injuries and your wounds, also makes it harder for you to even raise your sword up. And it growls angrily at you as you attempt to swing at it.
Can I back up again?
Cannot.
Okay.
You're gonna stab him?
Yeah.
Alright, give me 2 attacks.
Eleven.
2 11s?
2 11s.
So when you go to stick it, they both kind of stick in, but they don't pierce and penetrate its scaly hide. And you don't deal any damage. And then, when you stab it, it swings again with its tail, trying to hit you. And it's going to have disadvantage. And it does hit you. And you're going to take 4d6.
Oh shit.
You take 18 bludgeoning damage as it hits you with its tail. And I'm going to need you to make me a strength save upon contact of hitting you, so you don't get knocked over.
3.
Ooh. It knocks you flat straight to the ground, bro. Bam! And you are now knocked prone. Any attacks against you now are going to have advantage, and it's going to take your whole movement to stand up. You're not going to be able to move next turn. You're hurt. You're out of key points. Taking a lot of damage.
I have 1 key point. I have 1 key point left.
Use that on your flurry of blows. You've already used 2 flurry of blows and a step of the wind.
Oh, I thought flurry of blows was a thing I can use.
No, it uses key points.
So what isn't a key point?
Any like skill-based move that you want to do would cost key points.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
But now it's your turn.
Me?
Top of the order, yep.
Okay. Let's attack again. I'm determined.
Alright, he just swiped him with his tail and sent him flying to the ground. Last ditch effort.
12.
Add your strength and stuff. 15? Yeah, 15 is going to hit. 15 is going to be just enough. Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yep, DA damage.
7.
7 plus your strength
3.
plus your rage. So you're going to get a plus 5 to that. It's 12 damage in total. Describe to me, how do you want to kill it?
How do you want to kill it?
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna slice the whole head off.
Nice. So you're kind of standing beneath
So I'm
this
gonna put
animal.
my shield down real quick and double head. Slice fucking head off.
Awesome. Awesome. And that's
then pick my
exactly
shield.
that's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
You decapitate it, and the blood from it kind of trickles down onto you. And that's why you quickly pick your shield back up again, to protect you from all the blood from this decapitated animal. And as it bleeds out, it just leans and falls over, poof, and a large dust cloud erupts from underneath it. And this beast has now been slain. And the crowd goes wild. And they start trading again. All the bets going around. And joyful music begins to play
I wanna go check on Culo.
What do you say?
My culo.
Come on, get up, get up.
Okay.
You can't look weak.
And
I think I broke some ribs though.
amongst all the noise and
My
turmoil,
culo.
the ranger approaches you. He's clapping his hands. Well done. Well done. And if you'll stick around, I have a quick announcement ceremony for our winners. Stay tuned. And he goes and he turns away and he climbs back up in his tower. As he steps into his tower, music plays. Harps and stringed instruments sing loudly, and the crowd goes silent as the ranger spreads his arms wide and says, "We thank you all for joining us for the entertainment this evening. You will be enshrined in the halls of fame for slaying the wretched beast in the arena as the Golden Gladiators."
My other arm.
Thanks, friends, for joining us
Hey.
tonight on our one shots. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back with some more one shots every little once in a while. That's why they're called one shots. I get it. That was a fun joke. But I am Stu to the DM. This is Steen Lee and Philly Banks, and we are D&D for Friends. We'll be back at it again.
I guess we'll put the tray somewhere.
We could just.
You blew him.
No.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about.
Or Culo.
Or Bluno.
I'm culo the brown.
Culo
Who
de
passed
Brown.
it to me? Philip was supposed to pass it to me.
What
I
it
didn't
is,
do nothing.
what it do, you know what we do.
Hi.
How are ya?
What are you looking at over there, huh?
We're
Yeah,
doing
we're not
it.
doing anything over here. There's nothing going on here. At all.
There isn't until we start the game. We just spent 4 hours making
Well, we did. We spent 4 hours setting this up. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Culo.
Sorry. Culo Brown. Culo Brown. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta wipe it. It's Culo
I
Brown.
didn't record before we were this high.
You wanted to smoke a joint first, so. No, yeah, this is the second joint you smoked.
Not take two, number two.
Like
Culo.
Culo.
Like Culo Brown. It's Culo Brown.
Culo.
Decided to make your character Culo Brown.
We convinced him!
It's
High
the great-
charisma, bro!
It's the greatest. It is the greatest name, I think. I
It's
think
on
that,
here, folks.
I think that goes
Culo
just as
Brown.
hard as Knuckle Deep Dog. That's going to be another channel. D&D for Friends for Life.
For life. The chopper bone.
We can never escape.
We can never escape the whole
We've been in
thing.
the game for 72 hours.
Trapped for 72 hours. We're being forced to play this game right now. They won't let us leave. By them, I mean them.
Yo, like and subscribe. Hit the TikTok.
You can't see, but I'm actually chained to the table. They're forcing me to DM for them.
So if you need a smoky scenery, I got you.
Oh, yeah, my stuff.
We're gonna just start with the wind, though.
Did that look cool?
Wait,
We're gonna find out
wait,
later.
wait. I was gonna do the intro with the cloud and the.
Alright,
and the
ready? Unless I go like this. And then you just zoom me in.
to it.
Just blow it. Can you just like blow it towards the camera, right?
Wait, we gotta
Wait,
blow.
wait. You're in the frame. Welcome back, friends. No. You can see your whole lip though. That was recording that too. We
Ew.
got that.
It could be a gag reel.
That's probably will be the gag reel.
What it
Okay.
is, what it do, we back at it with the DM, Stu to the J Dude,